Hey peeps, look how pretty it is out here. Nice. So today I already did day, I forgot the days, like 13 or something. And I just did day 14, so like the high five one. And that was so much fun. That was like the coolest thing I've ever done. Like I had music on the whole time, which I haven't done before obviously because I've had to talk. So I had the headphones in, listening to music. And it was really cool. It's amazing like how many people high five. Like it was roughly 50%. Like I really thought it would be so much less than that. And like you can't predict who's going to do the high fives. Like cool chicks, no, actually that's not true. Pretty much anyone over like 30 did not high five. Like I got rejected by like 20 people who are over 30. I even tried it on a couple of guys just to see if it was like the same thing, and like guys over 30, and they like no one high fived. It was like they got confused, or if I said hey high five, they're just like no thank you. It might have something to do with the fact that I'm doing this in the city and like everyone's just finished work, and you get all the depressed, you know, sad pieces of shit walking around after work, like, you know, the ones who look like they want to kill themselves, and they're like the worst people to do it on. But like everyone else was really cool. Like, so I tried it not saying anything, like just putting my hand up. I tried putting my hand up and pointing to it. I tried getting people's attention, like yo, and then when they looked at me I'd be like high five. I tried interrupting people, like I interrupted a couple of people who were like on the phone or sitting down or whatever, and like walked up and I was like, can I have a high five? I tried like specifically verbally saying it, like really seriously. Like I'd walked up to someone and be like, excuse me, sorry to interrupt you, but do you think I could possibly get a high five off you? And those people like 100% gave it to me, which was fucking hilarious. The last one I did, there was this chick in a shop, like working in a store, so I walked all the way in there. I'm like, hey, I don't want to buy anything, but do you think I can get a high five off you real quick? And she laughed and she's like, here you go. So yeah, a couple of bad reactions, or quite a few bad reactions. Like one chick looked at me as if I was the weirdest guy in the world, and it's like, bitch, I'm just asking for a high five. But she was seriously like creeped out. Like she walked away from me with this creepy look on her face, and it just made me like smile so much. Like before I would have taken that to heart, but it made me smile because I was like, bitch, what the fuck is your problem? It made me smile. And Asian chicks were the coolest people to do it on. Like Japanese and Chinese chicks, like holy shit, they giggle like insane, and they all seem to know, like, you don't have to say anything, you just put your hand up and they'll go straight for the high five. They were the coolest. The Asian chicks were all the coolest. But like there was these two Asian chicks that were like, as soon as I put my hand up and she looks at me and she's like, she's so confused, and I'm like, high five. And so she gives me a high five, and then they both stand there just like giggling like so loud, and I walk like 20 meters away, that's like 60 feet, and they're still giggling. So I turn around and look, and they're like still staying there giggling, and they wave at me giggling. I mean, that's the most adorable shit ever. So yeah, good reactions mostly. Roughly 50%, like I said. So half will do it, half will be fucking weird about it. And you get kind of used to it, even though you're walking around and everyone can click, like, because I did it in a row, like, so the first time I did it in 20 minutes, and the second time was about like 10 or 15 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. But like I would do multiple people in a row, and so you do kind of feel like a slight weirdo, like, because there's like a lot of people around here in the city and they're all watching you get rejected from high fives, but like who gives a fuck? I kind of like felt bad for the people that rejected, and a lot of them I'd be like, oh, you don't want a high five, or I'd be like, what's wrong with a high five, or you know, you'd say something like that to them, which was pretty cool. But yeah, so it went really well. I think tomorrow I got to do the same thing but even faster, so I might try like what others have done and like jog. So like go for a sprint and just high five people as I'm doing it, try and do it in like 2 minutes or something. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, this was so much fun. This was like the coolest drill.